I have no chill. I don't even need to be up to just be like, I wrote you this thing. I'm thinking about you. Here's all my feelings in a message. I don't even need to be not sober. I'm not cool, okay? But I want to be a cool guy. Hello.
Manga.
Manga.
Longa?
Manga.
Manga?
Yes.
What is manga?
The precursor to hentai. This is the snowball effect.
Not interested in talking about snowballs in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Not my jam.
I'm thinking about it now.
Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously, and yeah.
Hello, Matt.
I don't want to taste my own baby batter.
Teach their own.
For sure. I'm not shaming anyone who's into it. I'm just saying, not for me.
Not for you.
God bless anyone who's willing to taste my baby batter. God bless. But
doing the Lord's work.
They're doing somebody's work.
Somebody's work. It's not my job.
No, it is not your job. And I proved long ago I'm not flexible enough for it to be my job. So have to hire a third-party contractor for that one. Or volunteer work, actually, is really how that actually goes.
You already made me cry into my glasses. They're unusable now. I will be blind the rest of the show.
What? I'm so confused.
Why are you confused?
Why did I make you cry? I didn't even talk about animal murder yet.
Oh, no, it's from the eye drops I put in.
Oh, so I didn't do it.
No, but I like to blame you.
Why? Why would you want to blame me? What did I do? I obviously didn't make you cry.
You gave me alcohol.
No, I provided a bottle and you were giving yourself alcohol. And you have consumed 0 alcohol at this point, so you can't blame me for...
There's a floof on it. Goodbye.
You cannot blame me for the effects of alcohol that you have not consumed.
That is true.
Yeah.
Tell I have not consumed alcohol yet.
How can I tell?
Because you will be able to notice within 30 minutes of me consuming alcohol what this thing is like with this thing combined.
Why are you referring to yourself as a thing?
I'm not a thing.
But you just you said when this thing and the alcohols.
I said one thing, two thing. Thing one and thing two.
Okay, well, I was assuming one of those is...
Are you not the Cat in the Hat?
Definitely not.
Shit, then I am in the wrong place.
Cool, good show. Drink up, everyone. See y'all next week. It was a fun episode.
So you're not the Cat in the Hat?
No.
Where is my babysitter?
What if I know?
The 2 children. Is that not what we are here for? The entertainment of...
No, children should not be consuming this in any way, shape, or form.
No. We are not in Whoville today.
Correct. We are not in a fictional Dr. Seuss world. I am not the Lorax. I don't scream for trees.
I am the Lorax. I do speak for the trees, actually. That was a really good segue. We're going to talk about trees now.
You're an arborist all of a sudden?
No.
No?
I just like to consume plants.
Well, pro tip, most people should consume plants. Otherwise, you'll die.
I think you could live without consuming plants, to be honest. I'm pretty sure you could. There's like people that do the carnivore diet and they're like, oh my God, I'm the healthiest ever.
Yeah, people on the carnivore diet actually still consume vegetation. They just don't consume carbs.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? What if they don't? There are definitely people that don't. There are absolutely people that don't. They might not even subscribe to the carnivore diet, but there are definitely people that survive without consuming plants.
You might be right. I was wrong. I thought the carnivore diet involved like leafy vegetables.
No. They just want straight eggs, fried steak.
Well,
I know what they eat.
Well, they could have fried steak, but not like battered steak. Steak's just better if it's battered. I mean, if you're eating fried steak.
I don't know if I've ever had fried steak.
How could you grow up in the South and not be exposed to?
I've had gator bites.
Those are delicious.
It tastes like chicken, but I was scarred.
Why did it bite you back?
No, I didn't want to eat them. And then my mom was like, this is a chicken nugget. And then I had it. And then she's like, haha, it was a gator bite. And I was like, I have been fooled by my own mother.
That happens.
Trust in people, humanity was broken in that moment.
Is that what started all your distrust in all of humanity?
Yes, absolutely.
It's all the gator's fault?
No. No. The third party.
God?
Cheers.
Cheers. How old were you? Were you traumatized by gator?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It happened.
Well,
in the Florida Everglades.
Well, it's a good place to get gator. It's fresh.
Mm-hmm. That's awful.
It's delicious.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just giant lizards. They just sit there and they bask. And they just want to like let birds eat out of their teeth.
Till they decide they want to eat the bird.
No, they're usually pretty full by the time the birds interact with them.
They're delicious. They're plentiful. It's not like...
There's plenty of humans.
Well, give me a good recipe.
Jesus Christ.
He's a little old. That'd be some tough meat. If you could find it.
It could be like, like an aged...
2,000 years aged.
Don't they do that with wine and shit?
And there's a point where wine makes it a couple hundred years. And it's also in a sealed bottle.
It can't go 2,000 years? I can't drink wine from Jesus age.
We're going to ask Google about this.
If I went and became an architect and went down into the mummy's tomb, I wouldn't drink it because, you probably just shouldn't fuck with dead people's stuff. But like, if there was alcohol, can I consume it?
50 to 100 years is like the max shelf life for wine.
Okay. Well.
And when you age meat, part of the aging process, part of the reason it's so expensive is you end up cutting off like kind of the decomposition on the outside of it. You have to shave it down. So after 2,000 years, I just don't feel like there'd be any, meat left to shave off Jesus. And if
he rose again, whatever. He's not even there. You can't even bite him. Who knows where he actually died? Do we know where he actually died?
I mean, that's proving if he actually existed.
If he woke up again, where did he die?
I'm not a biblical scholar.
Neither am I.
He died outside the city walls of Jerusalem. That's why Jerusalem's the whole.
Because outside the city walls.
Yep.
You wouldn't let him back in. Poor bastard.
People live inside the city walls. You really don't want corpses just chillaxing in the olden times.
Well, if he died outside of the city walls, maybe he would have lived if he was inside.
They didn't want him to live. That was the point. The whole point of the crucifixion is they didn't want him to live.
No, I mean after, he got up again. Where'd he go? What'd he do? If you just died and then you got up and you were like, oh shit, I could do this again. What would you do?
According to quick Google search, he didn't die a second time. So actually, Jesus could be fresh meat. You just got to go find him. Well, according to this, he ascended into heaven, which I don't know how he just ascended into heaven, meat and all. Is he the only meat body in heaven? Because everyone else has to die to go to heaven. So is Jesus the only guy with a corporeal body? He's the only guy who's that's right. I got a body. None of you motherfuckers do. Aha, I'm the son of God and I have a body.
Jesus would be the only one who's able to get ball busted then.
Not where I was thinking of going with that, but sure.
Yeah. Because, like,
Yeah, but if you have no corporeal form, how could you ball bust him?
you can.
He would have to self ball bust.
I can give him instructions.
It's not quite a JOI. So what is JOBB? It's a job.
It would still like fall under a jerk off instructional, I'm pretty sure. Like a ball busting jerk off instructional if I were telling someone how to like crush their own nuts.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't get off to it?
Oh, they're getting off to it.
Maybe Jesus doesn't. Maybe Jesus is tantric.
Well, he's the only meat body.
But it's also against, daddy's wishes to spill your seed except for procreation.
Wow.
Can you really jerk off in daddy's house?
Is that a real question? Can you really jerk off in daddy's house?
Well,
do you want to jerk off in daddy's house?
No. I really have zero interest in spilling my seed in a church.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
Yeah, till you get caught.
I mean, if like getting caught wasn't part of the equation, it would be so fun.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be particularly taboo if you couldn't get caught. If like a decommissioned,
I don't want to get caught, but I also don't care for there to be people there. Like it would just be cool if it was like after hours, like if I like worked at a church or something and like some dude like came by, that would be fun. If I worked at a church, it would not be fun if I worked at a church, but like in the hypothetical scenario in which I did work at a church and had a crush on some dude at the church, yeah.
Well, technically, a lot of people did spill a lot of seed in a church because the Limelight, which was a famous New York dance club, was originally a church.
Oh, excellent.
Have you ever seen Party Monster?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
With Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green?
Mm-mm. Is that the dude from Home Alone?
Yes.
Got it. No.
Oh, it's about 90s New York club kids and like being outrageous and drugs and.
What is it called?
Party Monster?
No, I have not. I will watch it. That sounds fun.
It's not a great movie, but it's an entertaining.
Not a great movie,
but it's an entertaining movie. Basically, it's based on a real life story of a kid who was a promoter for Nights at the Limelight, and they just used to wear really outrageous costumes and shit like that and throw parties, and it resulted in some people dying and drug overdoses and a lot of fucked up shit. I'm telling the story very poorly. But back to the original point. The club where a lot of this took place was originally a church, and I'm sure sex happened there. So if it was once a church, is it still spilling seed in daddy's house at that point, if it was formerly a church?
He's not my daddy. Jesus Christ.
So much back to Jesus.
Jesus is not my daddy. Sky Daddy is not my daddy.
Well, not mine either. I'm an atheist.
But you were just referring.
Yeah, for the bit. Because it's comical.
I can't do it.
You can't?
No, not for this bit. I can't do it.
Why not?
Because fuck the church.
No, we're talking about fucking in the church, not actually fucking the church.
But it's not daddy's home. It's just a church.
Well, for sure.
Yeah. But it's Jesus's daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Jesus. If Jesus were there, then it would be fucking in daddy's home. If I were.
Back to the original point. How would you prepare Jesus? Would you eat meat if it was Jesus? Would you really eat the real body of Christ?
I mean, if he were alive and he were like, yo, do you want to try a bite of this if I like made it really like tasty, like bacon?
Oh, you want belly?
If you were like a human.
You want belly meat, huh?
No.
Well, that's what bacon is. It's pork belly.
No, I mean, I just want it to be like bacon, like, crunchy. I feel like that's easy to eat.
Well, yeah, then it's belly. You want belly.
Sure, as long as he's a willing participant.
So
he needs to be alive.
Before or after?
Both. He needs to be alive during the whole process. He needs to
you want to eat him alive?
No, I'm not eating him alive. Just in tiny piece.
Just watch him squirm and suffer.
I can't eat any more than that. It would hurt my stomach.
Well, I'm sure the last time you ate meat, it's going to hurt your stomach no matter how much you consume.
Yeah, so if it's just a tiny little piece.
Okay.
He doesn't need to die. He doesn't need to die a third time. If he even died a second time.
According to the internet, he did not.
Well, that was something that was a loose end, never tied up in the Bible.
So
how many people wrote that book and they didn't even tie it up? Damn.
Well, there's a few inconsistencies in the Bible. So
the original failures.
They really succeeded upwards. So non-Messiah, would you eat other people if they're willing?
Gotta be Jesus.
What if it's a dude claiming he's Jesus?
No.
How are you going to prove it's actually Jesus?
I would test his blood.
With what?
I just need to make sure there's not drugs in there. I'm going to eat a person. I want them to be sober.
You want them to be free range? Got it. Grass-fed?
Then, like...
Cruelty-free diet?
Like, it has to be a sober thought. Safe, sane, and consensual. That's what we're going for.
Well, no, you have to be sober.
Oh, I don't have to be sober for this event. It just needs to be a safe, sane, and consensual thing. And if, I'm eating a person, but, they're doing all the thing and they're preparing it, I'm just eating a meal.
What if they consent to it while they're sober and then they're like, I need to, take the edge off before we actually prepare me?
No, because then they're tainting the meat. It needs to be like a goose. It just...
Foie gras? You mean the thing they force feed?
No. Drink it. No.
I mean, that's how they make foie gras. They force feed geese.
That's awful. I was gonna say a little scared. Just want to taste the fear.
It's supposed to hurt.
I want Jesus's fear. That's how I feel about eating meat. I feel like eating meat is just eating fear.
Delicious, delicious fear.
Yeah, but I don't want to be afraid of things. So
yeah, I'm not afraid of what I'm eating.
I feel like I'm less afraid of things if I don't eat meat. I'm not afraid of the dark anymore.
It should be.
No, I have a flashlight on my phone.
Well, then you're not in the dark.
I could be in the dark if I just do one button.
It's not really the dark. There's
dark.
still illumination. There's still illumination happening.
Look, and that's why I'm not afraid of the dark.
Because it doesn't exist.
Excellent.
I'm not afraid of the thing that I can just get rid of at a whim.
Exactly. Why would I be afraid of the dark if I could just turn on a light?
Because then you're no longer in the dark.
It's not a metaphor for feelings. Are we talking about feelings now?
Oh, I was definitely not getting that deep.
If you turn on the light, you're not in the dark anymore.
It's true.
You should just be happy.
They're drugs.
Well, I guess I'm going to try the other alcohol then.
See which one you like better.
I mean, that one tasted pretty good. And honestly, I should probably just stick to that one because it tasted super mild. I didn't make a ridiculous face. But for the sake of the enjoyment of potentially seeing me make a ridiculous face.
Oh, no, that's what that one's for.
Oh, no, I don't want that one. It says Chicago on it.
What's wrong with Chicago?
I actually love Chicago. But I just wanted to say that.
Just want to take a little dig at where I was born and raised.
Wow, look, it's like I knew.
Oh my God. Wow, that's actually more painful. If you were taking a little shot at where I grew up, that would be playful. Being like, I talk to you all the time. Oh, you're from Chicago? Wow. I didn't bother to learn that about you, Matt.
Well, now
that's painful. That's painful.
Now I know. I didn't know before, but now I do. And I'll probably remember.
See the level of respect?
Chicago. Matt Slayer.
I see Lola Fae. I see the level of respect. Didn't even know. Didn't talk to me all the time. Didn't even bother.
Look. I knew that you just need a hug.
Which also did not happen. So.
You were on the phone.
There has been much time since that point. She's like, nah.
I've definitely given you hugs.
Oh, yeah, no. For sure. You have. But if you felt I needed one today, you have failed on that mission. And I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying if that was your
No,
assumption.
I was just referencing back to a conversation we had on your birthday.
Oh, well, no, I said I need to be cuddled while I was on mushrooms.
Yes, I remember, because I was specifically saying earlier in the day, I took like a video at my house and I was like, every human being just needs to be cuddled. And then we went out to dinner and then you were telling me that and I was like, and I was correct.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am a human being. Surprise, internet. Surprise.
From Chicago. It's like I'm an alien and I'm just learning all the things about you.
This is English. We're speaking English.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I don't know any other human language.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
What about the alien language?
I know the cat meow.
That's definitely not human.
I was going to purr into the mic, but that was better.
Bravo to anyone who's stuck around this far into the podcast already.
I know. Come on, Matt, get into the questions. I'm going to throw limes at you.
Don't throw limes at me. Get into the...
You started this thing without even being like, all right, we're starting now. You were just like, and we're talking. And I was like, all right.
Well, that's what the clap was for.
The clap was for...
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me the clap, Matt.
I, don't have the clap. I just got test results this week. So, if I have on, not picking up any stragglers.
Good job. Proud of you.
Well, yeah. Since, there was an HIV scare recently, and not for me, but the industry at large, I was like, I'm due anyways. I might as well. Well, seeing as I don't perform, I don't get tested every 14 days.
You don't get stabbed every 2 weeks?
I do not.
Civilian.
Ouch. Adjacent. Adjacent. Sorry.
What more ways can I be mean to Matt in the next hour?
I'm sure you'll figure them out.
I will.
I'm sorry. I decided to keep my dick off the internet. My bad.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Would have been more proud of you if you put your dick on the internet. He loved whores.
Well, yeah. I don't live for Jesus or anyone else's approval, so. At this point, I've been saying no so long, it feels hypocritical to start saying.
Say yes?
Yeah.
You could start whenever you want.
I could.
People that start late in their lives seem to be happier within their careers because they are revamping into their sexuality instead of just slowly running through a train.
Well, I'm not running trains on people either.
See, this is your problem. Maybe you should run trains on people.
Never really appealed.
Yeah. But would I be in one? Yeah.
Well, that's good for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Honestly, that sounds like a much easier job than getting the train ran on you. Yeah. 10 people, 1 person. If you are one of the 10 people, your job is easier.
Well, depends. Do you
Unless you're the ringleader dick.
Well, it's one of those things in those 10 people, can you psychologically keep it up? I
know this.
Right. I'm saying
if your dick is hard and you only have to fuck for a shorter period of time because it's a train and it's it's not like a gangbang.
Right.
I'm talking specifically trains.
Right.
We're not talking gangbangs. This is a different story.
Right.
Train.
In sequence.
Yes, exactly. Get 5 minutes.
Yeah, but what if that's not enough time? That sucks. That sucks too.
You gotta be able to make yourself come.
The body does not always agree.
That sucks.
That's why the professionals are professionals.
Mm-hmm.
The body does not always agree.
Oh, I know. I've been there. I've been sitting. I've been waiting.
Just impatiently anytime now.
Hello. You always know who it's going to be too.
How do you know?
Because you've worked with them before.
Oh, okay. Like
You
the
know what I
professional.
mean? Yeah.
I was talking about like non-professional experiences.
No.
I thought you had some sixth sense when you just see a dude like that dude's gonna take forever to pop.
No.
No,
No.
you just know from experience.
I mean, like, there's certain like indicators if I'm like running into an individual and an experience. There's indicators that could tell me like, oh, this is gonna be fucking annoying. But
What are the indicators? See questions.
if people are on like a lot of substances, like, I'm just if they are trying to come, that's gonna be fucking annoying for me because I'm just like, I'm just amazed that you could even fuck. That's always an interesting experience when you're just like, and you thought this was a good idea.
Well, yeah. As someone who's had a lot of drunk sex in his life, every time it's like this sounds like an amazing idea until it's like, oh, God.
But that's just one substance.
Well, it's the one I consume the most of.
Yeah, you can get whiskey dick.
Yes, it happens.
Or it can be really fun.
It starts off fun and then it's frustrating usually. It's like, okay, I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I'm fucking starting to sober up, and I really would have liked to have popped about a half hour ago.
See, I don't have this experience very often. I also don't have a penis, so I don't know what that's like.
You don't say.
I'm not usually expecting to come in sexual encounters.
Well, that's
This is
disappointing.
absolutely not what I'm going for. I'm never going for that. Like, that is never on my plate of expectations.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Why are you not expecting to come when you have sexual encounters? And I'm talking about away from work.
Yeah, well, because it becomes like an affair. Like a thing. It becomes like a thing. Like I have to like, it doesn't becomes a little bit more like stressful, to be honest. It takes a lot of work. And then it's like, then it's like, all right, buddy, are we ready to play ball? Like, are you in it for the long haul? Are you here for the fun? Are we here for like something for like 40 minutes? Like, like, what are we doing? Are we here to like, it's getting me off like on the list of like main goals because it's not in my main goal.
Well,
it's not what I need.
Watching my partner come is definitely fun.
Yeah, for sure. But like, I have to then teach someone how to do. Oh my God, teaching a person?
What do you have to
If I teach someone, I'm going to want to keep them. So like, no.
Well, don't teach everyone then.
I don't want to teach. I don't want to keep anyone right now.
Well,
it's like owning a pet. If you teach someone how to come, it's like, all right, cool. It's okay. I'm not going to compare a person to a sex toy on a shelf. That's an awful thing to do.
It happens.
But like, I know it does. I do like using that sort of like reference in like my porn scenes. Like I like doing like POV scenes where I'm like, yeah, you're just like my sex toy. And I do like objectification of a person, but like I would not objectify a person within that realm. But like if I teach someone how to make me come, I'm gonna want to go grab that and like bring it closer to me and be like, hi, let's do it again and again. Because then it's like, oh, you have this valuable like skill asset. Like I just trained you. You should be paid more.
It's like a new hire. Like
exactly.
You've spent all this money on the uniform and the training. They went through 2 weeks of training.
It's a whole thing.
And like to have them quit in the first 90 days is a detriment to the company.
I need you there 40 hours a week. It's a full-time job now. Because like then it's like, like if someone can make me come, like that's an asset. They just became an asset in my life.
Well, yeah. Makes sense.
I'd rather people just be people in my life. They don't need to be an asset. I can
They
be
could
an
be
asset
both.
for them.
They could be both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Poquito español. Poquito.
Why not both?
Well, yeah. Why not both?
Speaking of both, I'm gonna try this. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. I'm gonna try this tequila.
Cool.
He's got a little face.
He does have a little face. You look nervous about this one.
I feel nervous about this one.
Why?
I just feel like it's not gonna taste as good as that one.
I can't tell you.
And I really don't like the flavor of alcohol.
Why are
I
you
like-
drinking?
The numb feeling is cool, but
You're
like, you know.
Well, because I have to spend time with you, man. I need to numb myself.
Look,
Jeez.
I didn't drink the last time. I figured, maybe I would drink a little bit this time. And I get to try different tequilas. It's fun.
I love that every time we hang out in person, you're just drinking more and more. Like, did the podcast, no drinking. Went and grabbed dinner on my birthday, like, had a little bit of my drink. And now you're back for the podcast. You're like, I'm doing shots. Just more and more, you got to be around me in person. You're like, alcohol is the proper answer to this.
No, I just go through phases where I'm like, I'm not drinking at all. And then I'll be like, maybe a little bit. And then I'll be like, maybe a little bit more. And then I won't go back to that brief period of time where I was like, we're figuring out the limits. We know the limits now.
Well, it's good. Knowing the limits is good.
Knowing the limits is important.
It is. As I pour myself a third glass of whiskey.
Are you going to cheers me?
I will. I'll just close the bottle.
There's 2 skulls. Yours has a skull and mine has a skull. We got to make them kiss. We got to make them kiss. Mwah. Cheers.
Maybe they didn't consent to that. Maybe the skulls did not consent to the kissing. Judging from Lola's face, that one's not as good.
No, it tastes like when I used to.
You want to complete that sentence?
Got tea on my chin. It tastes when I. Okay.
It tasted like the dot.
Tasted like when I used to take the alcohol out of my parents' cabinet and drink some of it and then pour water back into the bottles. But they never drank that alcohol because my mom doesn't drink and my dad doesn't like hard liquor like that.
Well, why do they have it in the house?
People would give it to them.
Their
They had a
friends-
lot of stuff that just never got touched.
Their friends didn't know them very well. It's like, oh, hey, you don't drink this. Here, have it.
That was the crazy thing. It was really nice Reposado.
That what you just drank is not a nice reposado.
Mm-mm.
What you drank the first time is an okay reposado.
That one didn't really have much of a taste, which was good.
Yeah, it's an okay reposado.
I got the lime out of my teeth. Everything is better now.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, everything's better now. World
Are
War
you
III.
okay?
World War III starting.
Oh my God, we didn't have to talk about that, Matt.
Oh, I wasn't going to talk about it in detail. I was just
So we're gonna drink more. No, I'm just kidding.
hey, it's self-service. You can have as much or as little as you like. Any second now. Yeah, I'm gonna need another shot.
I don't know, Matt. You keep talking about World War III.
I only brought it up once. You brought it up the second time.
Because we're still on the topic. We haven't left. The train is still in the station.
I mean, we could just go board another train. It's a
Okay,
station.
so,
There are multiple trains.
It's no longer the 10-guy train. We're gonna go onto another train. Where is this train going, Matt?
That's the adventure you don't know.
Oh, fuck. I would like to know where the train is going. I want to take a train across America, but we don't have nice trains like they do in Europe.
I mean, there's some expensive Amtrak's you can take.
But it's not like if I got my own little cart and they had
You can.
I want it to feel
Luxurious.
I want it to feel like something. Yeah, I want to feel like I'm going on a nice little train vacation before I get to my next stop.
Have you seen any of the super luxury trains that exist out there?
No, I haven't seen super luxury
Oh,
trains.
I fall down some YouTube rabbit holes sometimes, and there's whole travel channels about people taking
Is it nice?
oh yeah, they're insane.
They're insane.
Yeah,
Okay,
some of
yeah,
these-
that's
Some of these trains are just
excellent.
insane.
Cool. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's tens
I
of
wanna,
thousands.
eat edibles and read books on the train.
It's 3-day trips that are $10,000.
That sounds amazing.
One of the things that bums me out about the whole Russian war is I wanted to do the Trans-Siberian Railroad from Moscow all the way to the end of the line in Asia. Because you could do luxury Golden Eagle cars on that for the 7-day trip for $5,000-$6,000.
I don't know what a golden eagle
It's
is.
just the top tier of the.
Got it. I only know what spread eagle is, dude.
Well, I'm glad you know what that is. You'd be in the wrong line of work if you didn't know what that is.
You're correct.
It does
After
happen
10
occasionally.
years in this business, if I didn't know what spread eagle is, well, you'd be teaching me something tonight then, huh?
Well, I'll teach you many things tonight. Don't worry.
Got it.
Like what Jesus tastes like. Like chicken.
Like I said, he has to be sober.
Well, how is the guy who can turn water into wine ever going to be sober?
If he wants to be eaten by me, he'll be sober.
Maybe he doesn't want to be eaten by you.
In this theoretical scenario, he is like eager and excited for it.
What if
that is like what makes it okay?
What if Jesus accidentally turns water into wine? Like it's not even a conscious thought. Like whenever water touches him, it just turns to wine.
He'd be like, "Oh fuck," and he's just always drunk. Because
he's just like, Jesus runs a half marathon. He's just like, I just needed some water. Like fuck wine.
And he just gets progressively more and more drunk. And then
Jesus
he would just be like, he would fuck with other people by touching other people's water.
Jesus is always dehydrated because he's just always drinking wine.
He's like Bender from Futurama.
Jesus' urine must be very dark.
Huh? If he can't drink anything but wine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you're dehydrated, your urine gets darker.
Someone would still drink it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Do you think people would pay a lot of money for Jesus piss?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So much.
What does it take to be Jesus? Good ethics. Turn wine into water. Be good with your mom. Like, those are kind of it, right? That's like what he's known for. He's like a good, like the ladies like him.
Spreading the word, your father and all that stuff.
His father. Happy Father's Day, Matt. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Yeah, I'm not a father.
I father sat for Father's Day. My friend asked me to babysit her dad and get him high for Father's Day. So I took him to the beach and I gave him mushrooms.
You just got him high?
And we hung out at the beach. And then my dad called and I sat and talked to my dad and watched the waves. It was excellent. But I babysat my friend's dad, which he is my friend. But I like to say it like that.
Yeah,
I had to borrow a dad, My dad couldn't be there. His daughter couldn't be there. We just filled in the slots.
How's your friend feel about you filling in the slots with her father?
They'd probably call me mom.
Hey, I'm not here to judge. I would have to use a Ouija board to speak to my father, so.
My condolences.
Eh.
Alrighty.
He'd been dead a minute.
Talk to him in your sleep.
Nah, I'm cool. I didn't talk to him when he was alive, so.
Okay. You do not want the night terror conversations.
It wouldn't be night terror so much as unpleasant.
I had a really fucked up dream about my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're not going to get into it. It was like a murder dream. It was crazy. It was really fucking insane. I was just like, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck, brain?
So you're just going to leave this to the whole audience's imagination. You're like, I'm not going to explain this dream, but there was murder involved. Happy Father's Day.
It's crazy. I usually don't have bad dreams. So I was just like, why am I having a dream that I'm getting impaled in the face? I just don't understand.
You probably should just explain this dream because it's just getting weirder and weirder. Why, the little snippets you're giving. There's murder. I got impaled in the face. Happy Father's Day. What?
No. That's all they get to know. They don't need to know the where, the why, the how. Because then they're getting into my subconscious.
Are they?
Yes. The details of the dream will tell you more things, and people don't need to know more things. I have a fine relationship with my father, so it was just very strange. And my friend was like, well, it's because Father's Day is around the corner. So maybe you're processing the feelings of that mixed with this. And I was like, yeah, I could see how that works. But no, and then I had 3 days of nightmares and I was just like, I don't understand. But it all kept happening. When you sleep through the night and then you wake up.
No, I don't know what it's like to sleep through the night anymore. I'm old.
Well, anyways, when you wake up.
Like, I'm just not going to even acknowledge you said things. That's cool.
You know, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm going back to sleep. It was that going back to sleep part. And I was like, bad nightmares. It was like, shit, I should have just been awake. I should have just been awake. And that is the motivation to be a morning person,
Gross.
is to not take the nightmares.
I'm pretty sure they can happen during the day if you're sleeping during the day.
No. You just wake up and you do stuff and then you go to bed. Then
Yeah.
you wake up and you just don't go back to bed after you wake up once you've been in bed for a while.
What's a while?
A decent amount of time.
That is not a time.
You don't need 13 hours of sleep. I just like it.
Well, then do it. It's your life.
Oh, it feels so good, but it feels so bad at the same time.
Well, that's probably why it feels so good for you.
I love sleep. It's so nice. But also, I don't like it when it's weird.
Well,
I'll just have a series of like okay dreams, and then I'll occasionally get like really weird fucked dreams, and I'm like, why are we doing this, Brian? It would have just been better to be awake and just doing things.
would it have?
Yeah, I think.
But then you'd be here for the waking nightmare that's reality.
If I don't look at the internet, I'm okay.
Your job involves looking at the internet.
I know my job involves looking at the internet. I'm fucked, bro. Why do you think I want to sleep?
Because you want to sleep. I'm not here to guesstimate why you want to sleep.
I also don't want to look at the fucking internet. I just want to throw my phone into the ocean. I love my job and I love the freedom that comes with my job. And I like how I can do as much or as little as I want. However, having so much of my work life, I could have literally all of my work life be on this thing. I do not need another device. And it makes me want to have another one of these things. So I just have one that I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel like work.
Get a flip phone.
I got like a burner phone, but like it's just not.
No, a flip phone. So you can't even like access the internet from it.
Can it have rhinestones on it?
Sure, it's yours.
I'm gonna put like the little charms on it and stuff. Gonna give it like a cool little coffee espresso sound. Doo doo doo. That's.
You're gonna have to text old school A. BB. Are you old enough to remember texting like that?
Of course I am.
I don't know.
I mean, people did have iPhones in like the 6th grade, but of course I had a flip phone and a sidekick and all that shit.
I don't know your life
I
like that.
remember AOL dial-up, okay?
How do you remember AOL dial-up?
I remember AOL dial-up, okay? I was
you were in
playing
diapers?
Land Before Time on AOL dial-up.
When you were in diapers?
I had to make sure the star fruits were eaten on my little pixelated game. AOL.
AOL dial-up went away when you were like 3.
It was around for when I was older than that because I have conscious memories of AOL dial-up and having to like plug the little thing into like that phone thing.
You didn't keep your modem plugged in?
I don't fucking know. I was young. I don't know where the fuck a modem.
Or your mind was playing tricks on you
No.
And this all never happened.
It did happen.
What happened for me for sure, but I kept my modem plugged in.
No, you remember plugging the cables into like the little phone spot in order to get internet?
Well, so most modems had a phone return where you could just plug a phone into the modem. You plug the phone line into the modem and then plug the phone return.
I guess we didn't have that.
Interesting.
I don't know.
You remember the horrible noises the computer used to scream when it connected to the internet?
Yes, I do. I do remember those terrible noises. I cannot mimic them. Please don't ask me to. I can make cricket sounds.
You make what?
I can make cricket sounds.
Yeah, but the computer never made cricket sounds when it connected to the internet. That would have been really weird. Would have been really weird to start chirping at you.
It would still be weird if I were chirping at you. Like if I just made cricket sounds in the middle of a podcast.
You're going to any second now. I know. I know this is just happening. I'm just trying to delay the inevitable. I'm just trying to delay it.
Trying to delay the inevitable of me making cricket chirping sounds.
Mm-hmm. That is exactly what I am trying to do.
Well, Matt, tell me about your favorite mushroom trip.
My favorite mushroom trip?
Favorite mushroom trip.
I do gotta say, like, walking around the red light district in Amsterdam was a good time.
That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hell yeah.
There with a bunch of buddies. They weren't mushrooms, they were truffles, because you can't legally buy psychedelic mushrooms in Amsterdam, but you can only buy psychedelic truffles. And they're sold wet.
That's gross.
Yeah, it took a little effort to get them down.
How much did you eat?
The package.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how many.
The amount?
I don't know how many grams they were.
Okay.
This is 2017, and it was just like, yeah, those. We'll take those.
We'll take those.
Pretty sure I have a picture of the packaging from the trip in 2017, but it was just like, yeah, let's do this, and just ran around the fucking canals.
That sounds lovely.
You been to Amsterdam?
No, I would like to.
Well, they have the Expiz there.
The Expiz.
The Expiz.
I would probably prefer Amsterdam Expiz.
I don't know. I haven't gone to that one.
I like Expiz Miami.
Did you go this year?
No, I did not. I didn't go to any of the conventions this year.
Why not?
I didn't want to.
Good reason not to go.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good reason not to go. And then an even better reason not to go is going somewhere else that you want to go.
Where'd you go?
I think I went to New York during Expiz this year. I did go to Vegas during AVN, but I did not go to AVN. I won an AVN this year. But I didn't go. I was just close by. I did get my trophy. It is chilling in my office in a box until I figure out where the fuck I want to put my trophies. I got shiny objects. I need to figure out where they need to be placed.
Well, looking through my photos to try to find this package of mushrooms, I came across pictures of the last time I hooked up with someone in particular. Like, oh, hey, guess that was that year.
I have a lot of mushrooms, but I have not consumed mushrooms in a while, which is really interesting because, like, I remember when I started microdosing when I was 19, which was 10 years ago now. It changed my life and I felt so much better. And I was a huge advocate for, like, microdosing on mushrooms. And I was really informative and really, like, hyper-focused on mushrooms. I was an absolute mycophile. Like, people, like, you look at my house and you could tell. But I haven't consumed psychedelic mushrooms in quite a while.
Why not?
I just, because, you know, when you know that, like, the mushrooms can either give you a really good time or they're going to, like, kick you in the ass a little bit and then you have to have a good time. Like, I don't want that in-between purge experience. And also tummy. Like, sometimes mushrooms just, like, make your tummy not feel good. And I don't really want those two experiences. Like, I just want the good experience. So I'd rather go do ayahuasca so I can get my ass kicked with that plant. And then I feel like...
Oh, because ayahuasca doesn't kick your tummy's ass.
Oh, it does. It totally does. But, you know, like, I'm expecting the potential experience to be like grinding my face into the mud and then coming back up and being like, oh, wow, I can breathe. That was so, like, exactly the, like, hard truth of whatever the fuck I needed. But sometimes it's, like, really nice and uplifting, but I'm kind of more prepared for it versus mushrooms. Like, I could be like, this is going to be a good time. And then I'd be like, that was cruel and unusual punishment right there. Like, you know.
That's half the adventure.
I just, you know, I want to utilize mushrooms in a more, like, I want mushrooms to kind of be like acid. But I just want to do acid.
Well, then do acid.
It's a longer experience.
I know, it's a time commitment.
You know what I mean?
That's why I don't fuck with acid very often. It's like, because this is going to be my next day and a half.
I tell people that acid's a 72-hour commitment. It's a 48-hour sort of, like, because it's 12 hours of being high.
Right.
You gotta sleep for like 12 hours. And then the next day you're like, I'm here in the physical plane. Snap back to reality. And, like, you're just there and you're, like, you know, trying to, like, be like, all right, well, this is what you're digesting. And then the next day you're like, all right, well, we really gotta start becoming a human again. And so therefore it's a 72-hour thing. Would love to do it again. got lots of different types, but I need 72 hours where I don't have to be a fucking person.
Well, you work in a line of work where you could, block that time off if you wanted to.
I totally could, but also I feel like it's been a long enough period of time that I could do acid alone. Do I want to do acid alone? No, but so then I need to like configure, okay, who do I want to do acid with?
I'll do acid with you.
Gotta configure.
You're like, whoa, that was not the offer, Matt. There was no offer being made there. Okay, well, I will rescind my offer to do that with you. My bad. I misread the room. My bad.
Look, okay, we had to it's a whole trip thing.
Well, obviously,
we gotta figure out a spot in nature.
Oh, never mind. I'm out.
That is, Jesus Christ, you're such a soft little bitch.
It's not about being soft little bitch. I like.
You want to be in a concrete jungle for your acid trip?
Yes,
What the fuck?
Very much.
Not in like a neon stripper paradise. Okay, we're in
a neon stripper paradise. We are.
No, we're close by, but like, there's a lot of there's people and cops and humans you got to respond to in these areas.
You don't have to respond to them. You do not have to. You do not have to. No one forces you to respond to other humans.
Remember that video of that dude that like stripped naked at Disney in the Small World because he was on acid?
Don't do that.
No, but do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, and don't do that.
Okay, I've done acid at Disney, and I did not do that.
Well, good.
I was with my mom.
Was she on acid?
No, she did not know I was on acid.
Well, you should give her some, stingy.
The whole motto was just be quiet, and it worked out perfectly. No one knew. I had a great time.
You should have just shared.
Awesome.
You should have just shared.
My mom cannot do drugs.
Why not?
Because she's soft.
Have you asked her?
I have seen my mom on an edible.
Maybe she handles acid better.
She knows I facilitated ayahuasca, and she's like, I can't do that. I don't think my mom would do acid.
Have you asked her?
I don't want to trip sit my mother.
Why? She brought you into this world.
Oh my God.
You can at least trip sit her for 12 hours.
You don't. Look, if I'm going to handle people's trauma in a psychedelic setting, I do not feel like my mother needs to be under my care. My mother can be under someone else's care.
Well, that's the whole point of like bringing people into this world so they eventually care for you, right?
Yeah, but I don't need to care for her on acid.
Why not?
Because she does not want to be on acid.
You have not asked her. You do not know.
I'm certain my mother.
Let's call her.
I could call my mother. It's a little too late to call my mother. I'm not going to call her at 1 a.m.
It's the best time to like, Mom, you want to do some acid? That's not a brunch conversation. That's a 1 a.m. conversation.
She would say no both times.
How do you know?
There's no way my mother could be drunk and she would not say yes to acid.
How do you know?
Because my mother is not a saint, but she's not a sinner either. She's somewhere in the middle of
acid is not a sin.
Tell
me where in the Bible it says don't do acid. Tell me where.
Touche. Jesus would have done acid.
What
if he turned water into acid? That would be so much better.
No, just the amount of quantity of acid that would kill someone or make sure that they never came back. A little gets you pretty far.
I don't think it would kill you. It would just You
would never come back.
You would come back. You'd be on the trip. You'd be there.
Yeah.
We've all had friends who've been puddled. If you haven't had friends that have been puddled, maybe you're the person that's been puddled.
Yeah, 14 milligrams of acid is potentially a lethal dose.
Jesus would have been able to dose it out pretty good. He's got the magic touch, bro.
Apparently, there is an anecdotal story of a woman who accidentally snorted 55 milligrams of LSD and did not die. But then again,
snorted acid?
Yeah, I'm sure she thought it was something else.
Could you imagine? You just think it's literally anything else, but you're snorting acid. Honestly, sounds like a win if it wasn't that much,
But also, I don't know how the music.
Also, random acid trip sucks.
Well, yeah, you want to prepare for that shit.
You want to be in the know.
I mean, I'm an idiot who, on my birthday in 2020, at 1 o'clock in the morning, after drinking all night, decided to drop acid in a bar. That's kind of idiot I am.
I have never understood mixing alcohol with psychedelics like that. It just never made sense to me.
Oh, no, it does not make sense. When you look at it from the outside, from the inside was, oh, I'm having a fun time. My inhibitions are lowered. Doing acid sounds like more of a fun time. I'm going to go do acid in the bathroom with this cute girl.
I can see where the rabbit hole would go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, then I was at the bar after it closed. I walked home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Still obviously tripping balls since I dropped it at like midnight. And then when I got home and couldn't sleep, ended up dropping a text to my ex-girlfriend being like, hey, we're toxic for each other. Don't contact me.
Oh my God. Okay, so I have like this rule. Whenever I drink, I don't like I have made jokes on the internet, and you actually I texted you after I made this joke on the internet, and you're like, oh, you didn't block me for the day. Because I was like, haha, I'm having a drink. Motherfuckers are getting blocked so I don't bother you. And you were like, oh, you're texting me. I guess I wasn't included in that. And I was like, I didn't actually block anyone. But it would be a good strategy because I just, like, I have been in like different parts of the US, and I've just been like, I'm just gonna have like some tequila with my dinner because I'm fucking in my early 20s by myself in a random city. That makes sense.
Yeah.
This was my fucking fuck it year. And I just remember sitting there and be like, I'm gonna make a couple phone calls. And just having those random phone calls, and they were fine. But like, I don't need that. So my brain is always just like, okay, when we're being inebriated, we're gonna throw our phone over there. Unless it's like something that like is pretty normal for me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I could, I just have more confidence to talk to people. But like otherwise, I'm like, no, the phone is getting chucked into the abyss. The only people that we need to call is maybe the person that we're with or my roommate to be like, hi, I'm alive. Like, I don't want that thing to exist.
See, I miss, like, in my 20s and, like, good chunk of my 30s, I had a stable of people that I would drunk dial, like girls that I would drunk dial. And I miss having that stable of drunk girls that would willingly be like, oh, he's drunk dialing me. This is cute.
I do miss getting, like, drunk phone calls from other people. I think people are just handling their alcohol better. I'm just kidding.
I'm definitely not.
I do miss the
I'm just old.
I do miss the random calls of people just being like, I'm drunk, it's 2 a.m. I'm just here to tell you that I'm in love with you. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It sucks when you're like, thank you, I appreciate your love. But it's a good feeling either way.
Well, yeah. I used to, tell these women in my life, like, well, obviously, I'm thinking of you while I'm drunk. Like, this should be flattering.
Dudes I'm into are so much cooler. They just,
Wow! Wow!
I'm just kidding.
Wow! You're not kidding. Wow! Ouch!
They can handle their shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, yes, because I can't handle my liquor all of a sudden.
I'm just kidding. I have no chill. I don't even need to be fucking fucked up to just be like, I wrote you this thing. I'm thinking about you. Here's all my feelings in a message. I don't even need to be not sober. I'm not cool, okay? But I want to be a cool guy.
Whatever. I think being cool fucks up so many things anyways.
Just kidding. No, it totally does. Honestly, playing it too cool is like a turnoff. If you play it too cool, it's a turnoff because then it seems like, first of all, it could either seem like you're disinterested or it could feel like a game. Like that's
and both suck.
Fun.
And both absolutely suck. Well, it's the fucking balancing act of.
Also, it's just really cute when people call you and they're like, I'm inebriated, I love you. Like, I haven't done fucking sassafras in such a long time, but like the last time that I did it, I was with my ex and I was like, we're gonna fuck. And then instead, I was like, hold on, babe. I need to call all of my friends and be like, I love you so much. Thank you for being there for me. And I'm so happy that I'm still alive and we still talk to each other. Like, that was what the journey ended up being, which you know, was not the goal of the evening, but it was what happened. And I'm sure my friends cherish those random phone calls of me just being like, I'm so happy to be alive. Thank you for existing in my experience. But I haven't done that in a long time. And you want to know the reason why I don't think about doing it? I think about it and I'm like, you know what? You want to know what I did last time? I called all my friends and I can do that sober. So I'm just not going to do it.
Hey,
Just exist
we all just exist.
in the cabinet. We all just exist in the cabinet of some hot chick's pantry.
Definitely not. I definitely do not exist in a hot chick's pantry.
That's where my mushrooms do.
Well, I'm not your mushrooms. I'm a human boy.
Would you like to exist in my pantry?
No, I'm cool.
You don't want to be like that little what was it? There's a movie with the little Native American person and
You did it in the cupboard?
Is that really the name of the movie?
Yes.
It was a good movie.
I do not recall it. I just know the title off the top of my head.
I don't know why. I just remember enjoying that movie.
Yeah, I'm too old to be in people's closets, cupboards, whatever.
I'm not.
I've definitely told this story on there, but when I was 18, I definitely like had to sleep in some girl's dorm closet in the pursuit of sex. So
I have been in closets like hiding. My first boyfriend reminded me about the time that I was in his closet while we were on acid and he was hiding me from his parents and he like opened the closet back up and I threw up in his closet.
see with this one,
And like that's so funny to me because I was like, we were talking about it as adults and I was like, well, dude, if you didn't put me in the closet, maybe I wouldn't have thrown up.
why was he hiding you from his parents?
Because we were like not supposed to be doing that shit. The time and place, you know.
See, I ended up in someone's closet because I foolishly rolled down to the University of Illinois from Chicago, Champaign-Urbana, which is like 2 hours south of Chicago. Took a train down there to hook up with this girl under the assumption I could crash with her. And it was like her first week in college. She wasn't cool, like did not really know her roommate yet. And when she ran it by her roommate's like, no, he can't stay here. So being a fucking broke 18-year-old, she's just like, sleep in my closet. So I slept in her fucking closet.
Sleep in my closet.
Yeah, I slept in this girl's closet, like all in a quest to get laid.
I did a porn scene like that and I did get laid. And
I'd hope so. That would be really fucked up if you're like, I did a porn scene, I didn't get laid.
I got laid and I got paid.
I just slept in a closet. I didn't get laid.
I slept in my suitcase in a closet, specifically.
I'm a little large to sleep in a suitcase.
I am not.
I'm aware. We are very different sized people.
I have been pulled around in a suitcase for funsies. That's actually fun.
Yeah, I feel like
I like being carted places.
I feel like we'd have very different careers if you were my size and I was yours.
I could have the same career. It would be a little different. It would be marketed a little different, but I could have the same career.
It would be a different career.
I might be more successful. Who knows?
Well, start packing on them pounds.
Bro, I'm trying, okay? I gained like 5 pounds in the past like 2 weeks.
You need Korean barbecue in your life. Meat will get you those pounds.
I do not want it. Thank you.
Well, you're not trying hard enough.
I'm eating plenty of other things that aren't dead animals.
Everything's a dead animal.
Your
plant
is not.
No, your plants eat the compost of
Okay, well that's different. That's fine.
Like as long as there's a stage in between the two.
Actually, it's the mushrooms that like break it down so it's nutrients for the soil.
Yeah, but you eat mushrooms.
Occasionally. I eat mushrooms because I'm like fascinated by them. I eat mushrooms because they're good for you. I eat mushrooms because I think that they are genuinely like the most elite species on Earth.
Meat is good for you.
Mushrooms are the most elite species on Earth. And I don't really think mushrooms can feel fear. Maybe they can. Someone could argue that. Absolutely. Plants can feel fear. But I think mushrooms as like a species would be more fearless because they understand like death a lot more.
I don't know. We consciously understand death and we're terrified of it.
Yeah, but we learn things from these plants. mushrooms are not plants. Mushrooms are mushrooms.
They're fungi. They're fun guy. Ugh.
I'm a fun guy.
I made that joke on the internet. Fuck.
You did make that joke on the internet.
Did.
You don't know what I've been thinking about?
Another shot of tequila.
No, I've been thinking about tacos.
Huh?
Been thinking about tacos.
Well, that's an important thing. An important thing in this day and age.
Absolutely. That's why we live in Los Angeles. We live in Los Angeles for the tacos.
That is not in my top 10 of why I live in Los
I'm
Angeles.
so sorry. Your sheet needs to be rewritten. Tacos need to be number 1.
Honestly, I feel like Chicago has better Mexican food than LA.
Are you fucking for real?
Yes.
Chicago has better Mexican food than LA.
Yes.
All right, you guys, you heard it here. I'm going back to Chicago so I can try the Tex-Mex.
It's not Tex-Mex. It is legit. You got to remember, because of the history of Chicago, there's a large Hispanic population there. It's just different regional Mexican than you get in California.
Do they have vegan options?
What if I know? How would I know that?
Jesus, you need to figure this out.
Why would I know that?
You need to know. You need to take tabs. If you're recommending I go somewhere to eat some food.
Well, I would always recommend going to Chicago. It is a great town to get fat in.
I did love going to Chicago. It was cold though.
Well, yeah, don't go in the winter.
I found a really cool ice cream place with animatronic pig heads and cloud ceilings. The lady gave me so much ice cream. She was like, "Here, take all of the samples." And I was just like,
Is it vegan ice cream?
There's a lot of vegan ice cream samples at this place.
I'm sure they exist, but
it was amazing.
You had vegan ice
She
cream?
gave me like 20 samples, and then I was like, I just want a hot chocolate. I came here for the hot chocolate, but oh my God, you made my day. And she was like, you deserve it. And I was like, who is this angel of a human being? She just like comes out with fudge immediately upon arrival, and she's like, do you want fudge? And I was like, oh my God. And then she was like, try this, eat all of the ice cream. And I was like,
see, this is how you pack on the pounds. Go back to Chicago for a little while.
Find her.
Just find this angel who will just feed you chocolates.
I want her to be my wife.
Why didn't you put a ring on it then?
You know, it just didn't seem like the right time. I had a headache. That's why I was getting hot chocolate.
You can't be romantic when you have a headache?
I could be romantic, but like, I'm scared of women.
Why?
Because they're really cool.
That's not a good reason.
Can't fail if you don't try.
Exactly. Why aren't you trying?
Men are easy.
Duh. No one has ever been like, men are difficult.
And my mommy issues are worse. So
these are not good excuses of why you're not trying to get girls.
I think they are good excuses. I'm scared.
Yeah, because fear is a great reason not to do something in life.
Ayo, fear keeps you alive.
No, fear makes you do irrational fucking things. Fear can
date men? Yeah, I know.
You're dating men out of fear? Is it a fear boner that's getting you to date dudes?
Actually, I'm more turned on when I'm slightly afraid. It's so fucked up when I realize it. And when I realize it, and then I realize like how my body responds, I'm like, this is so fucked up. And I think about it a lot. But it's interesting. It's interesting. And then when I find myself responding to someone I'm really turned on, I have to ask myself, is there a part of me that is afraid right now? Is there a part of me that's scared? Why am I scared? And honestly, it's just I'm scared to have the feels. So
it's a little bit of a chicken and the egg.
It's kind of one of those things where it's just like, oh, like,
do you have the feels and then you're afraid, or are you afraid and then you get the feels?
I think it's a combination of both, right? Like maybe I'm like precursor afraid, but I'm not really sure why I'm afraid. And then I get the feels and then I'm like, oh, fuck. Feelings. Scary things. It's just easier to not have feelings. But, it's braver to have feelings. And people tell me that it's good to have feelings.
Well, it's good, but
it means I'm alive, apparently.
It's good to have feelings, but it's also not good to just throw feelings into willy-nilly whoever. Like,
no. And that doesn't happen. That's the thing. That's why it's scary when you get the feelings, is because I'm like, oh, shit. Like someone, well, first of all, when I catch feelings, I'm like, oh my God, I'm still alive. Like I've been in relationships where I've just been like, and then like I've like exited relationships and found a person and been like, oh my God, this is like what it's like to like feel for someone. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you've been in like those kind of experiences, that was actually like shocking to me at some point where I was just like, oh my God, I can actually like feel even more heightened emotions than I was experiencing prior. And then when you realize that, you're like, oh my God, there's so much more to lose, theoretically, because your brain can get so much more wrapped up. I just don't want to, like, I can give so much energy to people. And I can give so much energy to a person that I like. And that energy is the most valuable thing that I personally have.
Oh, no, you have organs.
And no. I think my energy is more valuable because
Oh, no.
I
I can definitely sell your organs for more than your energy.
Yes.
You know how much a kidney goes for these days?
We're not talking about monetary value, though.
Wait, there's other values in this world.
There's other values besides monetary things. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
It's 2025 America. That's crazy.
Well, you know, I feel like my attention is the most valuable asset that I have.
Yeah, but people often pay for that.
Exactly.
So there is a dollar value on that.
There's a dollar value on it that is ranges on like what I'm having as like an available experience.
Well, yeah, supply and demand.
So when it comes to like having my attention, like I'm having feelings for you, that's such a rare commodity that doesn't happen very often.
So it's even more expensive.
Like someone couldn't pay me to have feelings for them. You know what I mean? Like you cannot pay me to be in love with you.
No, but I bet someone can pay you to have the ick.
They can have the ick for free too.
Fair.
But like that is the rarest commodity, is like having those heightened senses of emotions. That is something that I cannot fake or like make into a profitable thing. In fact, it's just going to cost me.
Oh, I know. No. Romantic entanglements often cost when you're an entrepreneur.
They can be an investment, but they can be really costly too.
Well, I'm saying,
especially because like my love language is gifts, which is like not a problem. That's the thing, is like I don't, but like I do be given a lot of gifts, and I do need to make the money to get gifts.
Well, I'm not even talking about the money. I'm just, when you're romantically involved, when you're romantically involved, you're going to be spending time with the person, and that takes you away from being able to earn
That's the
money.
other thing. Yeah, the time. And so like, but I find time with the person that I'm in love with more valuable than work.
Well, yeah, no, it is. It is, until you have to pay rent.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and you know, it does suck when you given a large chunks of time to people that you were like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just do? And so therefore it makes you a little bit more stingy with that commodity.
Well, you should be, because it's modern times. None of us have a ton of free time. And if you're trying to, block it off for someone, that better be fucking worth it, and not just your brain chemistry.
But the time is the commodity. My feelings is not.
Sure.
Because my time is my commodity. My time is the only thing that I can offer for financial gain.
Well, that's all that any of us can offer, except maybe one of your kidneys.
But my feelings are priceless.
Yeah, but unfortunately, sometimes your feelings are just also tricks of the brain chemistry.
Oh, yeah, no, it's totally, I mean, like, I have oxytocin perfume, my dude.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that about? No, I need to know what fucking tricks this is.
Different pheromone perfumes. Like, you can wear them and it can help people be more relaxed around you. It can help people be more excited around you.
You're wearing fucking bonding agents? Are you wearing it right now?
No, I'm not.
Good.
I often am not wearing it, which is what makes bonding with me a little bit more exciting, is I'm not wearing it. But when I am wearing it, I'm like, is this working? But, I get the same results with or without it, because
Because
I'm just a boy in a hot chick's body. I don't know. It's a really cool incognito experience. It's a little awkward in the women's locker room when I'm like, don't look at anyone. And they're like, why is this girl so shy and quiet? And I'm like, I'm not supposed to be.
but you are.
But I am. And that's the thing but it's also like, I'm like, yeah, I'm scared of women.
You got to get over that.
I know I do. I mean, I've had sex with so many women. I've like, and I've had so many different experiences with women, but
sex and intimacy are two separate things.
But like a full intimate, I feel like I could lose myself in that experience, and I think that is a reason why I just, we tread in the safe waters.
Bullshit. Stop that. Why do you want to be in the safe waters?
Matt and I have had so many conversations where I'm like, Matt, I'm not going to do that. And you're like, stop being afraid. And I'm like, Matt, no, it's not happening.
And I will continue to have those conversations with
you. It's all because I'm afraid of feelings. Reasonably so.
So?
Feelings are scary.
Oh, yeah, they're terrifying.
Yeah.
They're absolutely terrifying.
I live in so much more peace when I am just so in love with my life and not thinking about like another additional thing that I could like put energy into, another person to put energy into, because like when I don't have that, I can really, really only focus on my goals. I can only focus on those things. So like when a person enters my orbit unexpectedly and then I develop feelings for them, it kind of like throws me off because I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting this and I have these things to do. But also there's a part of me that's like so low-key willing to just fall right into it. And so because there's that part of me that's so willing to fall so hard and so deep and just like experience all that there is about another person in which they'll experience with me, that's like really exciting and sounds really fun and really alluring and tempting. But I can also, it's like you're going to see and you can get lost.
Well, yeah, but no one would have ever discovered the new world if no one went to sea.
Yeah, I should captain my own ship then.
Yeah, captain. The way I look at most things in life is, what are you going to regret less?
I know.
Because there's nothing stopping you from, putting the line out there.
I've thought about it recently, actually. I've been like, should I try like dating like more queer people, more femme people, like just people that are more on like the scales of like people that might actually like share experiences that I've had, like, but
well, you also don't want to end up trauma bonding with someone.
Definitely don't want that. Okay. I'm so solid on the trauma bond. But I think because I have the most of feelings that I could possibly tolerate for a person right now. And having that already and having so much I want to get accomplished within like my work life this year, while also maintaining friends and family and like just like my home. I am kind of solid on like outside seeking anything else. Like I think about it for like funsies, but I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be such a distraction. Like I already can be distracted if I allow myself to be. And because I want to be really focused, I'm not putting out lines.
Well, why do you want to be focused so hard? Well, like, what do you want to accomplish that's so important?
I would like to work less and earn more. And I already
Have you thought about crime?
I can exist in a space where I really don't have to do much. Dude, I really don't have to do much to live, which is incredible. But that's 10 years of working my ass ass off to get there.
Well, that's awesome because most people work fucking 40 and don't make it there.
I fucking figured it out. But the other thing is I want to build more so I can do more. That's really what it is. I just want to do more. And I want to be able to provide experiences for people that I want to engage with. So, like, I want to have feelings when I can provide really grandiose experiences. And, like, I know that's, like, sounds kind of, whatever, but I'm just such a provider of a person. This is going back to the first podcast. Like, there is that element of me that is so, like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is not daddy's house because, like, my house is daddy's house. Like, I want to have it covered. I want to be able to fall in love with anyone and be like, do you want to go do this thing? I've got it. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I want to be able to be that person. I've been in relationships where I've been that person. I've been in relationships where the other person is that person. As long as I know that I am that person, I don't have to worry about what the other person is doing in order to see if we can have those experiences together.
Well, that's important, but also you have to navigate someone who's just trying to use you to get those experiences.
I don't think people are going to try to use me to get those experiences. I think people are going to try to, like, if people are going to try to use me, I am the experience. I am the experience. Here's the thing. Like, people try to use me because I am the experience. So if I'm going to be the experience for the person, I know that it's going to be a good time for me if we're in a really cool place. This is why I want to go to certain restaurants, because I know that if the date sucks, the food is fucking good. Like, so I don't want to be the sole entertainment. And so I want good experiences.
Well, stop hanging out with people that aren't entertaining.
Oh, I only hang out with people that entertain me. That's like why I'm friends with, like, people are like, you guys are friends? I'm like, yes, because this person makes me laugh.
Hey, do people question why we're friends?
No, but I'm sure they could.
I'm sure, but
sure people could. And that's the thing is, like, and that's another thing that I've kind of, like, I've looked at my friend group lately, and I'm like, I'm friends with, like, a lot of dudes in their 40s because they make me laugh. But, like, fuck, I need, like, more, like, girlfriends, but, like, my dudes are, like, my girlfriends. And so then I'm like, I'm just a bro, but I'm a hot chick, and I'm not a bro. And this is why Boys Club is being made, because I want to hang out in the boys' locker.
no, you don't. It's an awkward, smelly place.
I do want to hang out in the boys' locker room.
It's an awkward, smelly place.
I want to go to the boys' locker room so bad.
Then just go.
I don't want to be harassed in the boys' locker room.
Well, that happens to everyone.
If I were...
I mean, I take that back. That happens to everyone when you're an adolescent. As an adult, no one's saying shit to you in the locker room. Oh, no. Teenage boys are monsters.
If I were in the locker room, people would say something to me.
Maybe.
I do like using men's restrooms in public when it's, like, necessary. Like, if, like, the line is way too long in the women's restroom and I really have to pee, like, I'm just gonna go. Because most of the time, like, they're not gonna say anything to me.
Nope. The only time I'll ever say anyone to, someone else using the men's room is like, I fucking need to go. And that's not about you using it. It's just,
I have seen, like, men be, like, really confused. And I'm like, no, you're in the right place.
Well, not everyone is intelligent. There's a lot of not so smart monkeys out there. We're not the smartest apes.
Yeah, but mushrooms are smarter than us. We just, like, have moving, talking capabilities.
And we can use tools and make stuff.
Mushrooms utilize tools. They are the tool. Mushrooms are the tool. Also, they can literally, like, go inside the cells of trees and communicate with them. Like,
yeah, it's not using tools.
They are the tool. They don't need tools because they are the tool. They're just equipped for everything they need to do.
Well, technically, we were equipped for everything we needed to do, too. And then we're here now.
And now we're soft little bitches. We don't sleep on cave floors anymore.
Well, yeah, that's uncomfortable.
I need my matcha every day. Okay, we are soft.
My carpet needed your matcha, too.
It was so thirsty.
Or an ounce of alcohol was consumed, just matcha all over my fucking rug.
Look, it's because I wore a fluffy jacket. I dressed up real nice for you.
I don't care how you show up to this show looking.
I actually dressed up for my hairdresser because last time I was there.
Oh, and now you're just lying to me? Wow. Wow. Wow.
It was a combination. I knew I was coming here. I was like, I should get dressed for the day, but also she gets really excited when I dress nice.
Well, it's fair. I won't.
She takes pictures of me. It's like a whole little photo shoot.
Well, I'll be taking pictures of you too, but.
You're taking pictures of me after I drink solid. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, that's how this goes. You've done this show before.
I didn't drink.
Well, yeah, but I take pictures of the guest after the show.
Well.
There's a routine.
It's a weird routine.
Why is that a weird routine?
Most of the time pictures are taken in the beginning.
Well, yeah, because generally your makeup gets destroyed after, pictures would be taken.
People do take pictures at the end, too.
Well, yes, but those are different pictures.
Documenting the destruction and the depravity.
Right. There'll be no destruction or depravity here. So
this is destruction and depravity. Are you kidding me?
Maybe. It's not the same type of destruction and depravity. If your makeup gets ruined tonight, it's because you did it.
I was like, oh my God, thank God. I poured another shot of the Patron. I was like,
which one? I poured this 20 minutes ago. Which one did I fucking pour? Fuck!
I just didn't want that one again. I'm glad there was a sliver of this left.
No one's forcing you to drink.
I wanted.
Well, then drink. It's a simple solution. You're an adult. You get to make your own choice about this. Such hesitation.
Excuse you.
No.
Damn it. If I were trying to procure a burp right now, it would be so weak and I would not be able to compete. And that's really disappointing.
It's not a competition.
It is a competition.
Why are you trying to compete with me?
I'm going to compete with you with burps.
Why?
Because I could win.
You could, or you could lose.
I'm not going to compete unless I'm winning.
Well, how are you supposed to get better unless you just compete and try?
Oh, I could just, I don't, it is a practice that I have had forever. Okay.
Well, I'll take my W then.
Well, you're not competing.
Yeah. You already quit.
I didn't quit. We didn't engage in the game.
I laid the gauntlet down. You're just like, nah, I want no part of this. I want no part.
You literally just said it's not a competition.
I changed my mind. I'm allowed to do that. I was presented new information that you wanted to compete, and then you were afraid to. Look at fear holding you back again.
I'm not afraid. I just know that it would be very tiny and disappointing to me.
Sounds like fear to me.
That's not fear. It's knowing my limits.
Sometimes that's one and the same.
The thing that I'm afraid of within a relationship with women is what if it's so good that I just don't like men anymore?
So what? You'll be happy, right?
But what if it's so good I just don't like men anymore?
You'll be happy, right?
But it's such an L for the male population.
That sounds like their problem.
Sounds like my problem too.
Why? If you're so happy that you don't want to go back to men, why would you care if you're missing out on something? I keep telling you, meat is delicious. You don't seem to care that you're missing out on that.
Yeah, it's an ethical thing. I don't
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe ethically you don't want to fuck men anymore.
I mean, there's some men that I can fuck and it's ethical, and there's plenty of men that I do not work with because it feels like an unethical thing to do.
Why? Because they can't do basic arithmetic?
No.
Oh, you're fucking
No.
stupid. All right, cool.
I mean, I have dated men that are bad at math, but it's okay because I'm good at math. They're good at other things.
One would hope.
You
One would hope.
gotta be a smooth talker, at the very least.
I guess.
You don't have to mean anything. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around.
Being silly on this show? Whoa. This is nothing but serious conversation. What are you doing? What are you doing being silly over here?
Stalling my shot again.
I don't care if you do it or not. So you're only stalling for yourself. You all right?
I'm gonna have another lime. But then I get lime in my teeth.
Oh no. What are you so...
I thought about throwing it at you.
I
but
appreciate that you
didn't.
did.
You're welcome.
Please do not throw things at me.
Mm,
Please.
I do think about
Throwing things at me? I know. I saw it cross your fucking mind right there. It's like written across your forehead, like, I'm going to throw this at him.
I just like to fuck with people.
Throwing a lime at me wouldn't fuck with me.
I'm 4'11". It's aggressive to throw a lime.
It is. It is, especially when I throw it back.
If you threw it back, that would be really funny.
No, it wouldn't. It's my apartment. I don't need lime juice everywhere.
It's like when you're starting a pillow fight and then the other person like hits you really fucking hard and then all of a sudden it's like a thing. You've never pillow fought with your brothers and gone smacked in the face so
Well, I have no
hard
brothers,
that,
so
like,
yeah, no, I have not.
well, you see here. You just need someone that's a decade older than you and a lot stronger than you to smack you so hard in the face with a pillow for you to know true rage.
Oh, that sounded like foreplay for a second there.
No, I would not want to get pillow fought as foreplay. Actually,
She's reconsidering it.
actually, I would totally do it. But that's the thing is like pillow fighting with a woman seems like sweet and fun and like cute.
Oh no. This whole conversation reminds me of the times where like I've had girls like, try to play tackle me just in an attempt to
Cute, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's also just an attempt for me to wrestle them.
Yeah,
Like,
but like if I were to wrestle with a man, I'm like, oh, I could like get hurt, and that's hot.
right. No,
Like they need to be careful, or you could actually fuck me up and like hurt, like roughhousing with me without actually fucking me up. That's hot.
well, yeah, that's
And having that little element of fear, like I like it. Like I'm not afraid, and like that's the other thing, right? Is like I want to be afraid. I want to be scared, and I'm.
oh no. For
sure. So hold on, wait. This is what we just got down to. I'm actually not afraid of women. I'm afraid of men. And that's why I like
That's why you're not dating girls. Like
they don't scare me.
You just gotta find a big girl.
Oh no, I'm just afraid of women in general because they could ruin my life in the best way possible.
Then go for it.
I could just ruin my life so hard. It would be so good.
I mean, I tell myself that every time I go on a date. Like, I could just ruin my life so hard right
Just
now.
ruin my life.
Every time.
It's so good. Or I could just make my life, I could just make it. I could play home.
I don't think you'd want to do that.
I play home with myself every night.
Yeah, you also do a ton of other shit.
I do a lot of other things.
Yeah, you're not actually just sitting there playing fucking house. You're not like a stay-at-home fucking drinking 2 glasses of wine housewife.
No, I'm not drinking 2 glasses of wine. I'm smoking 2 joints and making banana bread. That's what I did last night.
You didn't even bring me banana bread? What?
I actually thought about it, but because I was in the salon all day, I was like, fuck, it's going to be in a bag all day. And I do not want to bring you banana bread that's been in a Ziploc bag for 8 hours. I want to bring you fresh banana bread.
Could have gone home first, got the banana bread.
Oh my God, no, I would not have gone home first.
You
Home
could've.
is so much further.
I know, but you could have. If you were really dedicated to bringing me banana bread, you could have. But you're not that dedicated to the banana bread.
You should just come over for some banana bread.
No one's invited me over.
Are you down to drive?
I have a car, so yeah.
Okay.
But still, I've never been invited. There was never been an invite issued.
I have not. Okay. I need to have a banana bread party now.
No invite issued. So I'm not taking shit for not coming over for banana bread because there's no invite. You have to invite me. It'd be really weird for me to just show up and you're like, banana bread? Yo, banana bread. Yo.
If anyone sees banana bread on my stories and they know where I live, they are welcome to show up at my...
I don't know where you live.
That's a personal problem.
It's a problem I'm okay having.
Thank you. I hope everyone else that is watching this feels the same way. Please do not figure out where I live because there will not be banana bread. There will only be the police.
7 to 8 hours later. Judging by normal LAPD response time.
Look, I have a dog.
Well, yeah. The medical department may get there before the police do.
I have arrows. That's how I would scare someone in a home invasion. Just start fucking shooting arrows. You'd want to leave. You don't even have to be good. Just fucking scare the shit out of them by shooting an arrow in the fucking room. They'd be scared as fuck.
Unless they have guns.
You'd still be scared.
Yeah, but guns work so much better than arrows.
Yeah, but dying from a crossbow versus a fucking gun, brutal.
Not my ideal way to go. But I have no intention of breaking into your home, so I'm not worried about it. Things I'm not worried about.
Don't break into my home.
Yes, pro tip, don't break into your home. Don't do it.
I can break into your home, though.
No, you cannot.
For a nice hefty fee, you can pay me to break into your home and do things to you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Sounds like you're missing out on a free lava lamp, Matt.
Free lava lamp?
You've never thought about breaking and entering into someone's home and just leaving a lava lamp?
No.
You've never thought about that?
Not once.
Busting open a door, kicking it in, and just leaving a lava lamp exiting the premises?
Not once.
You B&E, but you just leave something there.
Leaving evidence at the scene of a crime seems like a horrible idea.
This is a joke.
I'm aware.
That is stolen.
From? So that's very meta. It's very meta that you're using a stolen joke to talk about committing crimes. It's very meta. Stealing twice.
If I could remember. No. I did not steal in this theoretical B&E. I broke in. I left a lava lamp. Maybe changed out the batteries in their remote to dead batteries.
That's a crime.
It's an inconvenience.
Well, you stole the good batteries.
No. I'm not stealing them. I'm going to put them somewhere. I don't need them.
Just because you don't retain them, it doesn't make it not theft.
It's not theft if I'm just moving it somewhere in there.
So where you move it to?
Underneath their coffee table. It's still right there. That is not theft. That is an inconvenience by the Fae. That is very Fae-like behavior to do. That is something the Fae would totally do. Like, absolutely, the Fae would break in your home, leave dead batteries.
Are you referring to yourself in the third person right now?
Well, I'm talking about the Fae as like mythical creatures.
Oh, I thought you were just like...
I mean, if I am to be a physical embodiment of the Fae, and I speak for the Fae, then theoretically, yes, you could imagine me doing these things, but I am not doing these things. But if I did these things, someone would have a free lava lamp, a broken door, but a free lava lamp. And it would be hella impressive if I could break a door down. So overall, situational wins. I would get the adrenaline release from breaking down the door, and I would realize as I break down the door, that is all I really wanted to do was kick some doors in. I just wanted to flip a table, you know?
Just go to a goddamn rage room.
I know, that's really what I need.
Why haven't you gone to a rage room then?
Because I like to pent it all up and just let it like build slowly over time until one day I'm like, oh, I just need to run into the woods and not return.
Yet you're here, so you obviously returned.
I haven't ran into the woods yet. It's still building.
You're not that big. It can't. There's only so much space for it to build.
I am not a very angry human being.
Give it time.
Oh, I've been there.
Obviously not enough. You came back.
I'm not a very angry person. Honestly, like it's like little inconveniences don't piss me off, and honestly, it takes a lot to like make me mad. And then when I'm mad, I will like hyperfixate on what I'm mad about for like a week. Like I will just kind of like loop because I need to process it. And then once I process it, I'm like, all right, fuck it, we're moving on. That thing's irrelevant. But like I'll like stick with it and I'll just be like, you guys, what the fuck was that? You gotta let it build and you gotta store it for later. But you also gotta process it and move the fuck on. But you gotta keep it in a box in case you need to go and access it later. You know, just like if you have stored up rage, you can utilize it for like random necessities. You just need a pocket full of rage and a pocket full of sunshine.
I thought women's outfits normally don't have pockets.
That's why I wear men's clothing.
A very masculine outfit you're wearing right now.
Thank you. I thought so too. I thought I was in my perfect mask drag.
Oh, definitely. I had the same strappy outfit.
I live in femme drag, okay? Every day I think about this. I was like brushing my eyelashes last night and a song came on. And the song will come on usually like when I'm doing some sort of femme bullshit where I'm like getting something done and I'm doing something where I'm like, this is pokey stabby and I fucking hate it and I spent so much goddamn time and money on it. But hey, I'm a hot chick, right? It's fucking great. I love it over here. It's so awesome. And that is where I'm like, this is where I'm really gay because I'm just a boy and I'm really I'm pansexual, but like I fall into like heteronormativity because it's safe and easy.
Stop doing safe and easy things. Stop.
But it's really because I'm just a boy and I just like want to like be in a gay relationship. That's really what it is. But instead, we could just look at my browser history from when I was like a youth and we'll just understand why this has all happened.
You have screenshots of your browser history from back then?
I just remember what I watched.
What were you watching?
Oh my God. Well, first of all, like my introduction to like erotica in and of itself was either literotica, so it was stories.
Well, you know how to read?
I know how to read really well.
Fucking fancy pants over here.
And I really like literotica. I like literotica based off of mangas that I read, you know, circling back to the very beginning of this. And then I liked to watch like gay porn. And I don't know why that was specifically. And then as I got older, I like to watch like straight gangbangs.
Not trans, but gangbangs.
And as far as like trans and queer porn, I think it's more about like the level of intimacy that can be brought to it that I really like. And so like seeing what I've like over time, like the evolution of my consumption of erotica has changed. But now I pretty much only watch porn that I have created with like people that I like. That's pretty much it. Like I'll just get off to things where I'm like, that was hot.
So you're just watching your own content.
Just watch my own content. I do not do any of and at some point, you know, it was research. But no, I don't. And like the thing is like it got to the point where I was like double anal gangbangs. Like that's what I need. I need like really insane double anal gangbangs to get off. When you hit that point in porn, you eventually take a break, especially if you're producing really intense porn. You take a break and you stop fucking watching porn. And then when, like, I would say I watch porn now because I very rarely, like, sleep with people for fun.
That
And
is,
so
and as I said last time, that's still a fucking bummer.
it's still a bummer.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone's like, you need to do it. You need to do it for your health. And I'm like,
You should. Being able to, have sex in a non-performative, non-expectation
I'm either
fashion.
unsatisfied or I'm in love with you. And so therefore the fact that there's not a lot of gray area, it is not stimulating enough for me.
Or you could be in love.
Or I can be in love.
Roll them dice.
Rolling the dice. One, celibate lifestyle at a time. I can roll the dice, and I never, I'm not like going out there being like, I'm going to roll the dice. It just kind of happens. You're like, oh my God, I accidentally rolled the dice and we hit a fucking 13 and now I'm playing poker. I don't know. Does dice, does poker work?
There are no dice in poker.
See, I've never played poker.
Well, for someone who claims to be good at math, you should play poker. It's all about odds.
I didn't like statistics very much. My statistics teacher, though, fucking loved gambling. He would like go on the weekends to Vegas and he would come back and that's how he made his money. He was really good at statistics.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm. He was good at it. That is a cool ass lifestyle, in my opinion. Like, that's such a baller life to be so good at math that you can not only teach it, but you're also like, fuck it, I'm going to Vegas on the weekend. Then you go to Vegas, then you fucking fly back to Florida, you teach people math. You're so good at it that you make it extra hard and people hate your class.
I mean, if he was really good at it, he wouldn't fly back to Florida.
You gotta have the staple job so your wife doesn't get pissed off that you're gambling in Vegas every weekend, bro.
Or not get married. Why would you marry someone so lame that they're going to try to stifle your dreams?
See, that's the other thing, right? Is like having feelings for people. You got to be able to let the other person like be a person, and you got to hope that the other person lets you be a person, right? And
well, if they don't let you be a person, deuces. Like, get the fuck out. If they're,
it's crazy.
If someone is actively stifling what you're trying to accomplish, they're not a good fit.
Oh yeah,
get the fuck out.
Absolutely. And that's the thing is like people will actively stifle you without being really obvious about it.
I guess.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's like why your time and your attention is the most valuable asset because people, if they take all of your time and your attention, you cannot accomplish.
Right. But there's a difference between almost greedily wanting your time and attention versus maliciously trying to stifle what you're trying to accomplish.
That is fair. Yeah, absolutely. And like people could sabotage you in really little ways.
Well, yeah, but intent matters there. If they're trying to, the end result ends up being the same thing. But if I intend to just want to spend time with you and monopolize your time, and your other projects fall by the wayside because I'm trying to monopolize your time because it gives me a dopamine hit to be around you, that's way different than someone who's jealous of your fucking career and is trying to.
I think one can be a subconscious thing.
It could be, but not necessarily.
Absolutely. But it could be.
Well, look at you.
You've never dated anyone that's jealous of you?
No. Fuck no.
What a weird little life. I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm just kidding. It's fucking weird to date people that are jealous of you. And it's definitely a very strange experience.
It's definitely weird to date people that are jealous of you. Anyone I was actually seriously involved with, we didn't have any sort of overlapping career.
That's a smart thing to do.
It wasn't intentional. It just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to be jealous of. Hell.
I don't think see, that's something I don't really understand is like, I don't understand being jealous of another person because like they're not you. Like, what is the point of being jealous of another person? Like you,
insecurity.
Just because like another person, but another person can do anything, and because that other person can accomplish anything, that shows me that I can also do it.
Well, Depends on the
like-
thing.
Well, I can't do double anal, but like, you know,
I mean, you
I'm
could,
not, like,
maybe.
I'm not trying.
Right. You're not trying. Doesn't mean that you don't have an anus and that it could not be penetrated by 2 penises.
I really, they would have to be small. They would have to be so small. And that's the problem, is the only time that I've ever conceived about doing a double anal, seeing the people that I think about working with, I'm like, but that math is not mathing.
It's physically possible. It may be a bad time. It may be bad recovery afterwards, but at least that's a physical thing. I'm never going to play NBA level basketball. That's just not physically a possibility.
Because you're placing that limit on yourself.
No. Genetics and muscle mass put that limit.
I'm not going to play NBA basketball because I don't want to.
Well, you're also a little too short for that.
Look, they can throw me, okay?
Yeah, I don't think that's legal.
They would want to fuck me.
That's not anything to do with the game.
You cannot tell me that they are not queer women.
That has nothing to do with the game.
I would be too distracting on that field. On the floor. On the field. I want to be in a baseball game. I don't want to be in basketball.
I don't want to be in any.
I'm good at baseball. I would like to be in a baseball game.
Why aren't you?
Because I would also want to hit people with the bats. If they asked for it nicely, of course.
I'm not angry, but if you ask remotely nicely, I will fucking crack you with this baseball bat.
I'm not angry. I just, it's really fun to be.
How many people have you hit with a baseball bat in your life?
Huh?
How many people have you hit with a baseball bat in your life that you know that's fun?
I have never hit anyone with.
Then how do you know it's fun?
I've hit people with a police baton. That was fun. So I feel like a baseball bat would be fun because I loved batting. When I was on an all-boys baseball team. I was the only non-boy presenting individual because I was 4 and I didn't have a single concept about gender. But I was the best batter on the team. And so therefore, the math is mathing. 25 years later, I would be good at hitting people with a baseball bat. I could also fuck someone with a baseball bat. There's a lot you can do with a baseball bat. As long as, like, the tip is, like, rounded enough.
Fair. Sure.
This is more locker room porn. Could be on the dugout. It's a little dirty, though.
I've definitely messed around with people in baseball fields at nights in a dugout before. Fond memories.
The, like, little cage space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, like, behind, like, the...
Like, we're
Cheers.
yeah, done all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too old to do that shit now.
I'm not.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
So one of us is much older than the other one.
Only in physical nature.
Yes. Absolutely in physical nature.
Mentally, I don't know.
I'm like 16 mentally.
I, like, fluctuate between, like, probably, like, 13 and 65. Like, there's not a lot of gray area.
Oh, shit. Was I supposed to buy you prune juice?
I'm
You irregular right now? Need some fiber?
more like a 65-year-old dude.
Yeah.
Do they really drink it today? I feel like it, dude.
Yeah, they need fiber. They need to be regular.
Please don't give me prune juice. That sounds disgusting.
Oh. Oh, I thought we were vegan. We could drink prune juice.
If you're going to give me a gross-ass purple drink, it should be, like, beets. I need the iron.
Eat a cow.
I don't want to.
Fine.
I mean, I fantasize about it, but I don't want
Why don't you do it then? Why don't you do it if you're fantasizing about it?
I just, like, I'm a masochist.
Well, then eat a raw cow.
I want what I can't have.
You can have it. You're an adult with money.
I've told myself I can't have it. So
Why? Why have you told yourself you can't have it?
Because ethically, it does not align with my morals.
It's already dead. You didn't do it.
There are many things that I can't have because of ethics.
Like what else?
Like your mom. I can't have your mom because of ethics.
She can consent.
I'm your friend. I'm not going to do that.
Hey, she needs a good time. Why?
Ethics.
Why would I be upset about my mom getting off? She's a human being with needs. Like,
I have boundaries.
wouldn't violate any of mine.
Are you asking me to fuck your mom, Matt?
And if she's down, I don't care.
I'm sure she would be.
Look at that ego on you. I'm afraid of girls. I'll fuck your mom. I don't think you have the stones to fuck my mother.
I can fuck your mom.
I don't think you're up for it.
I mean, if I wanted to, I would do it.
Why don't you want to do it? What's wrong with my mother? What's wrong with my mother?
I've never seen your mother, Matt.
Oh, you're so shallow. You're so shallow. You have to see my mother?
Oh my God. Okay. Well, first of all, yes, I am shallow. I need to have some barrier for entry, okay? If I'm gonna fuck someone that's gonna potentially suck, they should at least be hot. Okay?
My mother's gonna suck. Wow. Come into my home and insult my mother.
I'm just saying in general.
Come into my home and insult my mother's sexual prowess. What the fuck? That is so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
You don't give me tequila at like 11 o'clock at night.
You drank your own tequila. I just presented a bottle. That's so fucked up. You come into my home and be like, your mom's a bad lay. I'm not going to do it.
Matt, your mom very well could be a bad lay.
I have no idea.
You want to know what's a good lay?
That's a weird segue.
Tacos.
Why are you fucking tacos?
They're a good lay. I didn't say I was fucking them. Bomb. Tacos are only 5 minutes away from here.
Yes, there are tacos nearby, yes.
The tacos that I'm going to eat, that I've been thinking about for like a good 6 hours at least.
That's really why you came to Hollywood.
I have been fantasizing about these tacos, Matt. I don't have wet dreams about people. I have wet dreams about tacos. As long as I have tacos in my life, I'm good. I can live in my little fear corner with my tacos. And this is why I don't eat meat. I'm already afraid of things. I don't need to eat more fear.
Meat is delicious.
I don't want the antibiotics, the hormones, and the sad, energetic experience of knowing what went into my food.
Yeah, just eating vegetables that you don't know what went into them.
Look, the suffering of people is more stomachable than the suffering of animals.
Oh, animals definitely died for your vegan meal.
Matt. Matt's just always trying to get me to cry on his podcast.
I'm not trying to. I'm going to succeed.
Matt is always...
Not try.
I'm not crying today.
Good.
I have alcohol in my system.
See? You should drink more. You won't cry.
No. I need to be able to go get...
Well, no, I didn't mean drink more right now. I just meant more in general, in life.
Gotcha.
No, I was not like...
Oh, no, I already, like, don't let myself cry. I, like, will cry if I, like, have to. Otherwise, it's just gonna give me a headache. I can feel my feelings. But crying, letting myself cry, that's a fucking ordeal. That's something that I'm gonna need to recover from.
You came on my podcast and talk shit about my mother. I feel like it's okay if I try to make you cry.
I didn't talk shit about your mom.
You said my mom's gonna get a bad lay.
Your mom. And that I don't know what she looks like. And then I made a separate commentary on how I am shallow and would like to have sex with people that I am attracted to. How dare I have sex with someone that I perceive as attractive, which other people have looked at the people that I've been like, this is the hottest person ever. Other people will look at them and be like, they look like a frog. What are you talking about? I'm like, this is the most beautiful human being I've ever met. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So therefore, beauty is subjective.
Well, for sure. Brain chemistry does crazy things to people.
So it's not my fault that you don't think your mom is hot.
Yeah, don't have that complex.
Sorry, Matt. Maybe I would.
I'll show
Maybe
you
you
pictures.
and your mom and me would get along real. I'm only the master of your mom.
Hey, I don't know when the last time she got
How
laid.
do
I
you
haven't
know I'm
asked her.
sleepy. I make your mom jokes. They get progressively weirder and weirder as the night goes on. You keep me up too late. I'll make ones that don't make sense.
This is early for you. What the fuck are you talking about?
I had to wake up early and go get my hair done. I'm sleepy.
Well, on that note, we're going to call last call on this motherfucker then.
Oh my God. Okay.
Lola Fae, before we get you out here, tell them where they can find you on the things.
Okay. You can find me with other people's moms at Twitter at Lola Fae XXFAE. Okay. Then you can find me on Instagram, which is where you will find the most random and yet sneak peeks of my life on my Instagram stories. At Domina Lola Fae. Spell that DOMINA LOLAFAE. LolaFae.club. That's where you can chat with me and get all of my fun content with not Matt's mom, but other people that may or may not be mothers.
Also, not Matt. There's no Matt content there.
There is no Matt content. So if you would like a Matt-free zone with me, check it out. And then, there's TikTok, which is Lola Fae X. That is my bullshit content posting area. So, if you enjoyed this very random conversation between Matt and I that started with manga.
Manga.
You didn't even ask me what my favorite fucking animes are. Like, come on, Matt. What type of interview is this?
It's not one.
It's just to get together and drink with people?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. See, this was his plan all along. Hang out with me little by little so that eventually I would get comfortable enough to put the devil's liquor in my body.
I do drive people to drink. But on that note, until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.